That time there, I mean, baby, I would read. Today, one kofoke the constitution. Why a cake? Yes, sir. You mean constitution?
No, constitution on your cake. It can do why a cake on your cake, but it needs an overhaul.
Okay.
If say maybe a cake, then you have to put everything aside and no. You see that one there, you can't tell me that the constitution is a cake. There are some provisions of the constitution that might have outlived its purpose, time and purpose. If we need to, there are so many things we have to strengthen. You understand? You see, one funny thing about the some laws and now some LIs and now some CIs country because believe you me, this 13 political parties and now 12 political parties, none of them, apart from the independent candidate doesn't have to have structures all over the country. Independent candidate, that's why you call him an independent candidate. Like my brother's group. They are there. They've not, though they have a movement, but they don't term themselves as a political party. It's a movement. So then you can
pardon them.
But people who call themselves political parties. Master, me, I've lived in the central region for a very long time. Ask me, them Papa Apalu, there. How many offices does he have even in the central region?
Posters for central region.
No, posters in Fango. Posters they on Fango. Ask me, because in the you see the bear. CI no, you have to have representation in all the 275 districts, 240 something districts. You should have an office there. Ask me, all these parties now are lined up. How many of them?
When I say officer, you can even talk about virtual officers.
No, forget about that. That time. There's nothing. If you look at the interpretation, there's nothing like a virtual office. I hope you understand me.
Yes.
So if I want to file you a summon, can I virtually file it? I can say I didn't receive it. There should be an officer sitting in an office. But look, we as NDC, whatever the Supreme Court is doing, we are just watching them from far. You see, I believe the Supreme Court took upon itself, so like, and yet they arrogate themselves their position there. We shouldn't have been in that position. Because me, I'm like my brother said, me too, I'm not a lawyer. But me there, if the case is pending in a lower court, you understand me, and there is a potential ruling that will hurt something, that is when the court will go in and stay execution, stay proceedings, or stay whatever. But this is a parliamentary work. The moment Supreme Court will enter parliament to go and stay a parliamentary process, I mean, it makes the whole thing some way. But posterity will always
be our judge.
Thank you. Because me, you know one funny thing, me old baby the Supreme Court judges should think more of the country than more of the government or the party in power.
They are still thinking about the country.
No, I don't think so. Seriously, me, that is my opinion. I don't think so, but I think it's about time they are paying back. My paymasters offended whims and caprices.
How?
No, because you see, let me tell you one funny thing. You see,
these are learned.
No. I am not saying they are not learned.
President Onye
I'm not saying they are not learned. We have people who are learned, but you see, what's the Ayinfuchimine? But those people who went to the bench, were they the best lawyers in our system? We knew the best lawyers in our system. Say you'll be a court kakra. You know those who are lawyers.
They are the lawyers.
Yes, I say. But because of political agency, overfall the Ketra Supreme Court.
They are promotions,
no. I mean it's funny. You see, even if you've been a judge, If you have been a judge, me most of the time, I believe there we should change that thing. The thing most make there, it's a cake,
Yeah,
I believe there to become a Supreme Court judge, you should be a judge at the appeals court for a number of years. That can give you the leverage of becoming a Supreme Court judge. Because by that time, you've reviewed so many cases from the High Court. You understand me? So through that, you learn a lot. You understand me? Inti obanidamna when you call Supreme Court, I mean, it's always like a neat fit in. If you are in a but you take somebody maybe on winning case bear 10 in his whole 15 years career. No, I'm telling you, Obi maybe on winning 10 cases so in his whole 15 years career, but because of political expediency, in that man doing about Supreme Court. Why? Because maybe you want the person to come and do your bidding.
I see.
But in make catch there, in Brand Odudaba, Supreme Court judges, they should sometimes sit back and know that they are not the law. They are not the law. They do the interpretation to the best of their knowledge. They can go wrong.
Yes,
they can go wrong.
Yes.
So if things like that, they should consult widely, because you can't just enter your chamber, you go there 2 minutes, you just release a judgment and that kind of thing. Is this judgment preconceived or I mean that kind of thing? Because you can't tell me that you went into Afenyo Maakye's case. You listened to Afenyo Maakye, and within 30 minutes you could come out with all that right up. I mean, it's possible. It's possible, but it makes me think that the thing is.
It's possible, Nijaka.
No. No, it's doable. It's doable.
I don't want to hear it yet.
Thank you.